If you are aged 65 or older and have held a green card for 20 years or longer, your primary attention should be on the questions marked with an asterisk. Citizenship Roadmap.
When was the Declaration of Independence adopted? July 4th, 1776. We elect a U.S. Senator for how many years? 6. What is the name of the Vice President of the United States now? J.D. Vance. Name one American Indian tribe in the United States. Cherokee. Why does the flag have 50 stars? Because there are 50 states. The Federalist Papers supported the passage of the U.S. Constitution. Name one of the writers. James Madison. What did Susan B. Anthony do? Fought for women's rights. What does the judicial branch do? Reviews laws. What is one thing Benjamin Franklin is famous for? U.S. diplomat. Who makes federal laws? Congress. We elect a president for how many years? 4. Name one right only for United States citizens. Vote in a federal election. Name the U.S. war between the North and the South. The Civil War. What group of people was taken to America and sold as slaves? Africans. Why does the flag have 13 stripes? Because there were 13 original colonies. What is one right or freedom from the First Amendment? Speech. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the states. What is one power of the states? Provide schooling and education. Who is the father of our country? George Washington. What do we show loyalty to when we say the Pledge of Allegiance? The United States. What is one reason colonists came to America? Freedom. Name one state that borders Canada. New York. What is the name of the national anthem? The Star-Spangled Banner. What is an amendment? A change to the Constitution. What is the name of the Speaker of the House of Representatives now? Mike Johnson. When must all men register for the Selective Service? At age 18. Who was president during World War I? Woodrow Wilson. What territory did the United States buy from France in 1803? The Louisiana Territory. What stops one branch of government from becoming too powerful? Checks and balances. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the federal government. What is one power of the federal government? To print money. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1800s. Civil War. Who is one of your state's U.S. senators now? If both the president and the vice president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The Speaker of the House. When was the Constitution written? 1787. Name one problem that led to the Civil War. Slavery. How many U.S. senators are there? $100. Who does a U.S. senator represent? All people of the state. What is the political party of the president now? Republican. How many amendments does Constitution have? $27. What movement tried to end racial discrimination? Civil rights movement. Who is the commander-in-chief of the military? The President. What did the Declaration of Independence do? Announced our independence from Great Britain. What are the two major political parties in the United States? Democratic and Republican. What did Martin Luther King Jr. do? Fought for civil rights. Name one state that borders Mexico. California. When do we celebrate Independence Day? July 4th. What do we call the first 10 amendments to the Constitution? The Bill of Rights. Who was president during the Great Depression and World War II? Franklin Roosevelt. What major event happened on September 11, 2001 in the United States? Terrorists attacked the United States. Name one branch or part of the government. Congress. What was one important thing that Abraham Lincoln did? Freed the slaves. What is the rule of law? Everyone must follow the law. What does the President's Cabinet do? Advises the President. Who is the governor of your state now? Who was the first president? George Washington. What did the Emancipation Proclamation do? Freed the slaves. We elect a U.S. representative for how many years? 2. What is the name of the President of the United States now? Donald Trump. What is the supreme law of the land? The Constitution. What is the economic system in the United States? Capitalist economy. Name one of the 2 longest rivers in the United States. Missouri River. What are 2 cabinet-level positions? Secretary of Defense. Secretary of Education. What is freedom of religion? You can practice any religion, or not practice a religion. In what month do we vote for president? November. During the Cold War, what was the main concern of the United States? Communism. What ocean is on the west coast of the United States? Pacific Ocean. What are 2 rights in the Declaration of Independence? Life, liberty. Before he was president, Eisenhower was a general. What war was he in? World War II. What ocean is on the east coast of the United States? Atlantic Ocean. Who vetoes bills? The President. There were 13 original states. Name 3. New York, New Jersey, and Pennsylvania. Name 2 national U.S. holidays. New Year's Day, Independence Day. What is the highest court in the United States? The Supreme Court. What is the capital of your state? There are 4 amendments to the Constitution about who can vote. Describe one of them. Citizens 18 and older can vote. When is the last day you can send in federal income tax forms? April 15. Who wrote the Declaration of Independence? Thomas Jefferson. What is the capital of the United States? Washington, D.C. What does the Constitution do? Sets up the government. If the president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The vice president. What is one promise you make when you become a United States citizen? Obey the laws of the United States. Name your U.S. representative. Who did the United States fight in World War II? Japan, Germany, and Italy. Name 1 U.S. territory. Guam. Who is the Chief Justice of the United States now? John Roberts. How old do citizens have to be to vote for president? 18 and older. Who signs bills to become laws? The President. How many justices are on the Supreme Court? 9. What are two rights of everyone living in the United States? Freedom of religion, freedom of speech. Who lived in America before the Europeans arrived? American Indians. What happened at the Constitutional Convention? The Constitution was written. What are the two parts of the U.S. Congress? The Senate and House of Representatives. Why do some states have more representatives than other states? Because of the state's population. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1900s. World War I. What is one responsibility that is only for United States citizens? Serve on a jury. What are two ways that Americans can participate in their democracy? Vote. Join a political party. Why did the colonists fight the British? Because of high taxes. Who is in charge of the executive branch? The President. The House of Representatives has how many voting members? 435. Where is the Statue of Liberty? New York Harbor. The idea of self-government is in the first three words of the Constitution. What are these words? We the people. When was the Declaration of Independence adopted? July 4, 1776.